Hi, we are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to see the definition of chance and probability, and also the examples of chance and probability, and also we are going to see the important term random experiment and few examples on possible outcomes. First question is explain chance and probability and give examples. So first we'll see the definition of chance. Chance is defined as something happening by accident or without intending or planned to do. So we'll see what is the example of chance. In our day-to-day life, we face a lot of situations such as these where you take a chance and it does not go to the way you want it to. Sometimes it happens that during rainy season, you carry a raincoat every day and it does not rain for many days. However, by chance, one day you forget to take the raincoat and it rains heavily on that particular day. The next example of chance is sometimes it so happens that a student prepares 4 chapters out of 5 very well for a test. But a major question is asked from the chapter that she left unprepared. So this is another example of chance. Everyone knows that a particular train runs in time, but the day you reach well in time, the train will be late. So if you see all the above examples, chance is a possibility due to a favorable combination of circumstances. Thus, chance is only possibility, but it's not a sure thing. Chance of certain thing happening or not happening are not equal. It depends upon the circumstances. Next, we'll see the definition of probability. Probability is defined as possibility or chance of something happening or not happening. Probability is a measure of the likelihood of an event to occur. Many events cannot be predicted with total certainty. We can predict only the chance of an event to occur, that is how likely they are to happen using it. Probability can range in from 0 to 1, where 0 means the event to be an impossible one and 1 indicates a certain event. Now we will see few examples of probability. When we toss a coin, either we get head or tail. So only 2 possible outcomes are possible, either head or tail. But if we toss a coin 2 times in the air, there could be 3 possibilities of event to occur, such as both the coins show heads, or both show tails, or one shows head and one shows tail. So that is head tail or tail. So probability is used in number of industries including healthcare, scientific research, weather forecasting. You may not realize it, but most of the decisions you make every day are based on probability. Next, we'll see what do you mean by the term random experiment. So there is random experiment is an important term in the probability. Random experiment is an experiment in which all the possible outcomes are known, but the result is unpredictable in advance. So you know all the results, possible outcomes, but you cannot predict the particular outcome as your result. So we'll see an example. Tossing a coin is an example of random experiment. You know, if you toss a coin, what are the possible outcomes? So you know you'll get either head or tail if you toss a coin. So this is the possible outcome. But you cannot predict whether you will get head or tail for sure. So this is called as random experiment. You know the possible number of outcomes, but you cannot predict what is the exact outcome. Next question is, if you try to start a scooter, what are the possible outcomes? So solution. So if you try to start a scooter, we have 2 possibilities. Either the scooter will start or the scooter will not start. So thus, if we try to start a scooter, the possible outcomes are the scooter may start or may not start. So only 2 possible outcomes. But you cannot predict the result. Next question is, when a die is thrown, what are the 6 possible outcomes? So we know that a die has 6 faces, so numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. If you throw a die once, you will get any one number out of this 6 numbers. So these are all the 6 possible outcomes. So if it is thrown, you may get either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. But you cannot easily predict which number you will get it exactly. Next question is, when you spin the wheel shown, what are the possible outcomes? List them. Outcome here means the sector at which the pointer stops. So here this is the pointer and you have 3 sectors A, B and C. So the shown spin wheel has 3 sectors. So if your wheel is spun, the pointer may stop in any one of the 3 sectors. So thus the possible outcomes are 3 possible outcomes. The pointer may point to either A, B or C, but you cannot predict where the pointer will be exactly pointing to. Next question is, you have a bag with 5 identical balls of different colors and you are to draw a ball without looking at it. List the outcomes you would get. Okay, so the 5 different color balls are given: white, red, blue, green and yellow. Solution. So given a bag contains 5 identical balls. So identical balls represents the balls are of same size and shape, but they are of different colors, say white, red, blue, green and yellow. If you take any one ball without looking into it, you may take any color ball out of these 5 colors. So thus you have a bag with 5 identical balls of different colors, and if you were to pull out, that is if you were to draw a ball without looking into it, so you can list the possible outcomes that you would get is any one color out of this: W, R, B, G or Y. Next question is, in throwing a die, does the first player have a greater chance of getting a 6? So solution, no. We know that when a die has thrown, it has 6 faces numbered: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So if you throw it once, we'll get any one number out of this 6 numbers. So the first player may not get the number exactly 6, or he get the greater chance of getting 6. He may get any one number out of 6. You cannot predict the greater chance of getting 6. Next question, would the player who played after him have a lesser chance of getting a 6? So for this also the answer is no. We know that the die has a 6 faces numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So if you throw it once or twice or as many times, we will get any one number out of this 6 numbers. So we say no, because the player who played after the first player have same chance of getting a 6 as far as the first player. Next question, suppose the second player got a 6, does it mean that the third player would not have a chance of getting a 6? So for this question also the answer is no. So you know that die has 6 faces numbered from 1 to 6. So if you throw it as many times as possible, you get a chance of getting any one number out of this 6. So if the second player got a 6, it does not mean that the third player would not have a chance of getting a 6, because rolling of die does not depend upon the number of times it is rolled. Hope you have understood all the questions well. Thank you for watching the video.